Just going live for a little bit because I'm bored. I have so much work to do, and trying to rest and work is weird. And I think I kind of have given up on both, so I'm just gonna, I don't know. So I'm just gonna color. There's not much I can do right now anyway. My brain is just like not here. I feel like I've cut some cooties. You can tell one of my glands was kind of swollen, so kind of going into my stave off being sick mode. I just took some zinc. I took my vitamin D today and had some curry chicken stew that I made that has like a whole bunch of stuff in it, antioxidants and things like that. So I don't know if I'm going to talk that much because I don't feel like it. I'm just going to color. I've been working on this page from Hannah Carlson's Tales from the Forest Kingdom. And sorry, my desk is a mess. Yes, it is. Been working on it. Everything is like tumbling. I got too much stuff all over the place. Um, I I had been working on this like I don't know a few months ago. Ooh, that's close. It's so close. I guess it's not bad though. Um, and I kind of been put off by like my color palette. Like I tried to stick to like just I tried to restrict the palette and kind of makes me nauseous a little bit. But I still want to stick with it. So um, using a new set of pencils on it, the Color, which is not what I started this with. So to see if the other set of pencils will kind of, helps me think differently about the page. So that's what I'm doing. And I added, what color was this? What color is this? I need glasses now. I saw them a minute ago. Where'd I put them? Oh, I can't wait until December because that's when I'm gonna clean up my desk. Hopefully, have a major overhaul of my desk so that I can tell what's going on it. Because right now, it's like an avalanche waiting to happen. And because of the stuff I have to work on, it's probably going to be that way for until until just before Christmas, probably. So anyway, yeah. So this color, what is this? Anyway, metallic red from the Color. Okay, that's not focusing very well. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to push this out of this. Use colors that are out of the palette that will still maintain like the continuity of color um of the palette of what is obvious is color in the palette. I don't know. um I feel like that will help the colors be themselves better. If I leave them by themselves, I feel like they're gonna continue to make me nauseous because it's gonna be too, I don't know, I'm sure there's like a technical word, art term for it, but I don't know what it is. So, it's kind of like neutralizing something. I'm trying to neutralize it a little bit, not so that it's noticeable, but so that it lets the main colors of the palette shine and work together better. I don't know. We'll see how this works, if it works. Because the idea is to not have these colors I add to it take over. And it seems like a very delicate process. And because I don't have the color, I don't know the color theory terminology, and I don't know that the definition and what it means, what to do. I don't have the practice of that. I can't really. I have to guess. Just put it that way. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see. See how I just go off and pick something else and then I start working on something else? It's just what I do. I have to do that for it to be relaxing to me, though. Otherwise, it's not relaxing. And that defeats the purpose of me doing this. So. This is that point in time of this part of the year where it's kind of like you got to make it work at my job, and it can be somewhat exhausting because you have limited time left to deal with, and you have to get everybody to that point where they can complete their tasks as well as possible while all under great stress. And so that stresses me out. My own stress of knowing what I have to do, and that my own crunch time is coming after they do what they do, but also trying to prepare them for, help them successfully complete what they do. It's a lot on the brain. I mean, cooties are flying everywhere with this weird weather and just all these respiratory things going around. I need a pink there. Finding these spots that I haven't finished. Oops, well that was a little too pink, wasn't it? Maybe we'll keep it. It's a pretty pink. It's like a fuchsia. It's like fashion fair fuchsia. You know what I mean? That color of fashion fair in the 80s, early 90s. I may still have a palette of rouge blush that's this color from fashion fair. If I get it in there. See, we made it work even though I picked up the wrong pink. I kind of color with happy accidents. Not in mind, but like always. It's like one big happy accident. The whole page. Oh, see, I hear my husband downstairs sneezing. I might have gotten cooties from him. He's got this thing where we count his sneezes. If he counts an even number, it means he's not well, or he's about to not be well. If he sneezes an odd number, he's good. I don't know why that is, but it always seems to be the case. If he sneezes once, we're really in trouble. Just once is not good, because he always sneezes in groups. Mostly. Okay, I kind of like that pink. It's fuchsia. What is it? It's called bright pink. Okay. I think my pencils are like all out of order now, these colors. since I've been coloring with them, because I don't pay attention to, the number that it is or anything. I ain't got time for that. I color, I allow myself to be as free as possible because I'm limited in too many other things in my life. When I color, I'm just going to color, damn it. Nobody's going to tell me what to do. That's how I feel about it. So I did record my work I was doing on this earlier today, and something happened with the amount of resources it was taking, or that were going on from the programs I had open on my computer, and it started to do that stutter pixelation thing, and so I just stopped the video right there. I just stopped recording. And I looked at the playback, and yeah, it started doing that, but it was because I stopped the recording. It was right at the end. So it's like, oh, okay. So I'm going to probably upload that. I don't know when, but sometime soon. It was like maybe no more than, I think it was like 22 minutes long, the video. So, I'll probably upload that tomorrow or something. I just didn't feel like dealing with more technology today. Kind of working on trying to figure out if I should split up how I am on my computer, like the things I'm doing on it, because I have two. Hey, Blue Skies, how you doing? Thank you. Thinking of whether I should split up like my tasks of what I do on my computer, things that I do on the one that I usually record on. If I should do the other multitasking things I usually have on here to my other computer while I'm recording. I can never work on just one thing at a time. I'm always doing several things at once. And but it seems like there's something with the resources and the programs that my computer suddenly is not liking it. And it has been since Google Chrome did the update where they do the power management thing. And I've tried the power management on and I've tried the power management off. And either way, there's an issue. And I don't know what to do with that. And the Movavi software that I have is on this computer. So I can't record the videos on the other one. Or I could and then save them to the cloud and then grab them from the cloud on this computer and then edit and everything on this computer. But that really sounds like a pain in the butt. Just saying it was hard. so it's like this is only for fun. That's kind of making it not fun. So yeah, I gotta figure out what to do. So, because I already have this issue, this thing that I've been trying to solve, and I've kind of gotten to some kind of stability with it, where my music production software is on my other computer, but what I do is, like, when I record a video and I put music to it, I will I have the music saved to the cloud, and then I can just grab it on this computer to add to the video through the Movavi software. And I mean, it's not a perfect process. I don't have it down perfectly yet. Like, I feel like I'm using more storage space on my computer and in the cloud than I need to. So that's something I still, it's out there for me to figure out. But I mean, I do have, I can do it without too much trouble, like grab things and, know where to grab it and it's really quick. But then cleaning it up afterwards is probably the thing that I haven't been doing that I probably should be doing, but I don't have time to do at the moment. So it's like I wind up with all these things I'm going to have to do in late December and January, and it's like you can only do so much. The storage issue is like something though. And I have a lot of room on my computer, both of them actually, but everything I do, well, a lot of things I do take up so much space. Um, and then I have like, wow, I have several different cloud um, storage. Most of them are free. I think all of them are free actually, and they allow a lot of space. And I think if I utilize that well, I can stick with not having to pay for any. But actually, I might have just paid for some storage with Google, just because I just was so annoyed. And I'm like, oh brother, I'm just gonna do it. More space. I'll figure it out later whether I really need it or not. Um, but yeah. So I don't know. It's weird. It's a lot to figure out. I don't know how I wound up coloring this color instead of green. I wonder what would happen if I put green in here. Oops, you can't see it, what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Green in here, like these are really, they're not the petals, they're leaves. And I painted them pink. But, and I probably painted them pink because I was like, there's too much green all over the other places. But now, maybe that's not so much the case. Maybe I should do these with some green around them. It's just like too much, like pink and purple. Good lord. Um, oh, this one over here, like purple, but I'm liking that pink better. Maybe it's because I like these pencils better. I don't remember what pencils I used for this, but I do like these colors. I really do. So that kind of adds some depth to it with both the purple and the pink. Did I have more purple? What did I use in there? Was it this? Or was this something I did earlier? Like I said, my coloring is a whole bunch of accidents. Hopefully happy. I try to make them happy accidents. Sometimes I think they might just be accidents that look like accidents. I love color though, so I just love color. So in some ways, I don't even care what it turns out looking like. I just love color. I always have. I kind of like that one. And I'm trying to figure out what's going to bring out. And I'm thinking, and I hate relying on the Jelly Roll and metallic pens, gel pens, but sometimes it seems like the only thing that will really make something pop because I don't have or exercise enough self control with laying down color. So which is just not bad or good. It's just like my what I do. Um, because I color by how I feel. This is just what I do to relax. And my whole thing I gauge is if I'm not relaxed when I'm doing it, I'm not going to do it. So I just do what relaxes me. There's sometimes when I'm in like a finishing mode. I wonder if I can just tilt that a little bit. There's sometimes when I'm in like a finishing mode where it is more like kind of like, okay, really thinking about it harder to get it to a point where it looks finished and where it's all coming together. But I think that's probably not, I don't spend a lot of time on that, I think. And if that thought doesn't come naturally, then I kind of just leave it or continue to color, not giving a damn. One or the other, which I think I kind of, unless it's a Kirby Rosanas, yeah, that's what I tend to do. The last part, I still can't. Those Kirby books really stress me out, and I don't like that because I love the designs, but like to color them, I get really, I don't know, kind of agitated by them. Just sad because I love the designs. I need some color brown. If I use brown or purple, what would happen if I use purple on that over this? What is this? What is it? Metallic red. I wonder what happens if I use purple or blue over that. Let's see what happens. I also have purplish blue. Sometimes I'll just do like a teeny little bit of it just to see, okay, what happens. So it'll be kind of hidden. The mistake won't be evident. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of do. Oh, I do like that. Yeah, I like that. I just kind of feel like colors speak to me. I feel like that's how it is with anybody who works with color. Colors speak to you. I don't even know how to explain that, but um, that's how I feel about it. I don't know how many times I said that tonight. That's how I feel about it. Okay, now making sure we don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. I started another channel and I haven't done anything on it yet. It's called Messy Desk Coloring. And one nice thing about that is I get more storage from the Google account. Since it seems that's the thing I'm going through now. Um, and my goal is I want to start sketching on that channel. I want to get into the daily practice of sketching, which I had started when I first met Bubbles. That was what we met over, was um, with on View's channel and talking about sketching, and getting into a practice of doing it regularly. And I had started, and then I don't know what happened. Probably work happened and I stopped. But I feel like I even need to have um, a sketchbook stashed at work, at my desk at work, so that I can, just in 2 seconds or a moment, just sketch. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter whatever, just to let that side of my brain work for a little bit. Yeah, that's what I want to do on that channel. Even though it's called Messy Desk Coloring, I do also want to color on there, but since I started coloring it over here, that transition, may come later with me moving things over there. I don't know, how I'm going to work that part. Okay, now I feel like I need another pink. Bring that out. Yeah, but I thought it would be good just to have. Oops. Well, geez, I just went right in there, didn't I? I didn't even stop and think about it. I just went boop. Here we go. I want something that forces me to commit to sketching, and sometimes I feel like if you're doing something like recording it or whatever, having a live, then you feel some kind of obligation more so than if you just I don't know. That could be a bunch of crap too. Who knows? Pink didn't do exactly what I wanted to, but I feel like this needs right in here needs sparkle at the ends. It needs some sparkle, just like pollen, because they look like the pistules. They have the pollen. They need sparkle. I'm surprised there's no bee in this picture. I don't think there's a bee in this picture. So yeah, I'm not sure when I'll be doing a video over there, but yeah, when I get my desk set up, when I get it set up so that I can sketch without feeling like, because I can color with a bunch of crap on my desk, but I can't sketch with a bunch of crap on my desk. It's like I can't, I don't know why. I'm not sure why. I think I want to leave. Why does it look like it's out of focus? There we go. That was weird. I do like this little camera though. Kitsch Gooseneck desktop camera webcam. I really like it. I want to leave these white. I like them like that. Don't want to color those. This guy's got green in him. I don't know what to do with that. Okay. Oh, and I colored those purple. I didn't do that today. That was some other time. So, I don't know. We're just going to make it work. Or if it looks muddy or cruddy, with a little white gel pen to kind of zhuzh it up. I don't know why all of a sudden I feel kind of sick to my stomach. What's that? Okay, now it's turning green. Well, we did complain about there not being any green. That's weird, but we'll fix that. Not now, another time. Like I said, white pen, probably. I don't know. We'll fix it up somehow. So, I need stems. I don't want to color any more of those, the mushrooms, toadstools right now. Just notice the spots. I gotta think about the colors on there too. I think I'm gonna wind up with sparkles, or gel pens, metallic gel pens in here. But this does have a little more depth than it did have. Adding that metallic red. Here's some more over here in the corner. In the corner. Yeah, it's weird. I feel kind of sick to my stomach. It might be the zinc. That might be it. Though I did eat before I took it. But, I was getting ready to take some vitamin C. I don't know if maybe I should wait. Or maybe I should just drink more water. That would help too. Now these leaves in the corner, I'm so tired of coloring green, I don't know what to do. They might be some special color. And you see I don't have the background there. Finding all these spots. And I just noticed that. I didn't color that either. Uh-oh. Let's find a color to go in there. I think I can have one because I've been using it a lot. We can fake it. It's a small space, so. There we go. That's quick. I need to do that spot. Ooh, that really is affecting my stomach. Okay, I'm getting some vitamin C, even though that might add insult to injury. Vitamin C makes you poop, so vitamin C with the water might make me go and get rid of that feeling. I don't know. TMI, TMI. That little corner. If I put blue, they're not really going to take it off into, like, the danger zone. What if I use that color I had? What would happen? Happy accidents. So I said I'm about that life. Happy accidents. For a braces update. Ouch. Speaking of which, my lip just got caught on it. My front bottom tooth, which was the one that I noticed was like, I was like, why the heck is it moving over onto my other tooth? You know, one day I looked in the mirror, it's like, it's never been there before. Why is it there? It is actually straight now. And it was overlapping the front top of it, or the top half of it was overlapping the tooth next to it. And now it is straight. Absolutely straight. And it's only been a month. I got my braces on October 12th. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. So it's working. I can feel it kind of like moving sometimes, like shifting when I eat or chew. So it's like, of course, it's not rooted in its new place yet, but it's moved. It's visible. And so my bottom teeth there in the front are straight. That was the one that was a problem. It was just that one. But it was throwing off my eating, my chewing, and it was how I noticed that something's not right. My teeth are shifting. They're doing and they're doing weird things that like they hadn't done before. Like I mentioned, that was when I found out that as you get older, your teeth do shift. It's just a natural thing that happens. I was shocked. of course, and I thought, well, it's not an issue unless it messes up my bite, you know. And that's what was starting to happen, was when I couldn't chew properly. I was chewing strangely because my teeth weren't meeting in normal ways, and that was like, okay, something's up. We need to do something about this, because I plan on living to 120, and when I'm 90, I don't want my teeth looking jacked up. So, um, yeah. So that's I am pleased. I am pleased with the progress. And I go back um in on December 11th. I go back. So that'll be like 2 months. Normally they would wait 3 months, but with something, however, whatever they're doing, they wanted to see me in 2 months, and then they wanted to see me again at the 3 month mark. So and that turns out to be um excuse me, sorry for saying so much. I'm trying to move this vitamin C around in my mouth. They're chewable tablets, but they're too hard for me to chew with braces on because I don't want to break the brackets. So, and you probably can hear that. I'm sorry, but you can mute. Um, yeah, so I broke 2 brackets, and I probably said this before. Actually, I broke 3 that were not attached to braces. It was like they put those brackets there in preparation for, I think, for what they're planning on doing on December 11th, and which is probably to put more brackets in, to put them there, to move brackets around, for which I can be prepared to like eat nothing but pureed foods for a long time after that one, just like this time. Um, and yeah, but they broke off. 3 of them broke, and I'm not sure exactly how they broke. It was strange because one time it just like came. It's like, I was chewing, and it was just like it was soft food, and I'm like, what? Why is there something hard in here? Because all this food is like soft. I'm practically like just mashing it with my tongue and the roof of my mouth, and I felt something hard. And I take the thing out my mouth, and I'm like, it's a bracket. I'm like, what the heck? So I don't know how it came off, but it did, and the other two, I can't remember. I think one of them, it was like that as well. It just was like very random, and the other one was more. I don't know. I can't even remember the situation, but I was actually glad that it came out because that one really was hurting really bad. It was like the culprit for really messing up my inner cheek. Like my cheek is still trying to heal from that. That's how bad it was. I have like a. It was in part the wire that's at the end of my upper back teeth, but it was also that particular bracket that was on a bottom back tooth. And I think I actually may have broken it while I was flossing, because I have a small mouth and it's hard to get back there to floss, and sometimes I also don't see, um I don't get the right spot because I can't see back there. Yeah, so I think I may have broken that one flossing. So I have to go in early for my appointment on December 11th. I have to go in like a half an hour early so that they can put those brackets back in. Yuck. Maybe they can see what they did with the other ones and make them so they're less painful. Because they feel very sharp. And that's what I don't understand. It's like, why do they have to be sharp? They were just like, oh, that one. It's like everything was okay after that. When that one left, it was like, okay, I can see the light of day now with like my cheek healing. I think something else I need to do more of is the gargling with salt water. I need to do that a lot more because I know that toughens your gums. I really should be doing that more. It's just so many things to adjust to with these braces that, it was hard to know what to do first. So I'm going over Mr. Froggy with metallic gold. That's what I'm doing right now. I wonder what I should make his little toe things. Ooh, and there's some green I missed too. I'll figure out what green that was. I think I had the blick. I wish I didn't have to go to work tomorrow. Ooh, excuse me. I'm tired. I don't want it to be one of those weeks where I start off tired. I wonder if I should do the screen on here. I think I am. Even if I go over it with a metallic gel pen, that'll pop over this. This doesn't hurt anything. So if I consider, they told me 18 months with braces, that means I'm down to 17 and working on being down to 16. I don't know if that makes it feel better. I thought it might, but like it really doesn't. It doesn't. Something weird about it though. I kind of like how they look. Which sounds kind of weird, but I like how they look. My braces. Um, I think they are. I think they're the Damon braces. I think. Um, I don't know. We're somewhere. I saw the name of them, and it's not on any of my paperwork that I can find, like the formal name of them, which seems kind of weird because like they're very precise and exacting about so much. But I didn't. I just saw something on outside of the book messed up. Yeah, I did get a new book today. I watched a um flip through yesterday or Friday, and I ordered the book. Wow, I'm talking about that. This is what I got: Tales from the City Among the Stars by Hannah Carlzon. And this book seems a little smaller. I don't know if it's my imagination or not. I mean, smaller, like around like this. It might not be though, because vitamin C is bothering that spot in my cheek. Okay, where are we? Is that? That looks like sky. I guess I'm filling in all the random spaces in here. That seems to be what I'm doing. Mm-mm. I want this one. I don't know why. Ugh. It's not exactly the same color, but for some reason, I felt like I wanted to use this one. Does this show the time, how long I've been on here? Okay. I don't want to stay on too long because I want to get ready for bed. I want to go to bed early because I feel so tired. And I got to go through the whole production of cleaning my mouth before I go to bed. It's a lot more than just brushing your teeth. So I have to allow time for that. I find that's something I'm kind of enjoying now too, which is weird. The process of cleaning my teeth. And I'm kind of getting used to the idea, well, still getting used to the idea of the finality of it and training my eating schedule to follow that is still kind of like, I don't have that all together yet with how to do that. But because, well, because once you clean your teeth, you don't want to have to go through that again because you need to do it after every time you eat. You have to do something after every time you eat. And um, at minimum, brush your teeth or at minimum, rinse your mouth. But that doesn't feel like enough. You really should brush your teeth. Um, brush your teeth, floss, then use, mouthwash with fluoride. And that's a lot. And I think, you know what, the mouthwash thing might be the thing that affects me the most. Because you know how, like, once you have mouthwash, you don't, you have that taste in your mouth. And I like having the taste of what I ate in my mouth for a while. You know, the pleasure of eating. So, that part is an adjustment. Um, and I almost think that rinsing with salt water would make me not, would take care of that kind of, the mouthwash thing more. But then rinsing with salt water only takes care of, really, mostly takes care of the gums, not, not reducing, cavities and building enamel. At least I don't think it does. So, thinking of what the mouthwash is supposed to do, it's important to do it, even though it doesn't taste as good as to me. I mean, like, I don't mean that salt water tastes good, but it's the aftertaste. Like, rinsing with salt water is kind of like, the aftertaste really isn't bad. It just is there. Kind of like equals, your mouth, saliva or whatever. But rinsing with mouthwash is like, okay, now you got this whole medicated weirdo trying to be fresh, but just tastes like medicine no matter how you try and disguise it flavor in your mouth. Until to the point where it doesn't even make me want to eat ever again. Which in some cases could be good, but is also bad because that's one thing. Like with me, um, I'm not eating. Um, I'm not eating as I don't know how to describe it. Well, I'm probably not eating as often, okay? And also, I'm really not eating as healthy as I used to before braces, which is um I tend to eat healthy anyway. So like how I'm eating now might be like good for somebody else to be healthy, but for me, I really there's specific things and specific I don't know rituals or habits that I have with eating that I can't I either can't do or can't enjoy with braces on. One of those is eating grapes. I eat grapes like a mofo, and they do so much for me as far as just healthy snack, keep me regular. See, it tastes almost like candy. There's something about the texture of grapes that I just love, and I really can't eat grapes. I can't enjoy them because I like the feel of them on my teeth and everything, and my teeth have braces on them, so the grapes have no contact with my teeth, and I got to worry about the skin getting in between my braces, and that is like not fun to clean. So I haven't been eating grapes, so I've lost a major part of my, my daily food routine in that. I've also lost another part of that with me eating grapes is I like to eat walnuts. I roast walnuts in the oven because it brings out the flavor. They taste like a whole different nut when you roast them in the oven. And I did not like walnuts at all until one day I did that and I was like, "Oh my gosh. These things taste like heaven. What where is this the same nut?" But I can't eat those now because of the braces because they might break my brackets. And yeah, so that was another part of my day, my eating habit. And there's a lot of nutritional benefits in walnuts. And a lot of stuff it does, like, for your brain power, excuse me, ability to concentrate and all that other kind of stuff. And so I've lost that. And also, like, I would eat them because they would satisfy my desire for crunchy things really well, and I love crunchy texture things. And crunchy texture things are the enemy of braces. And so that has really, I don't know, this messed me up. I feel like I don't know what to eat now because like if I can't crunch, I don't know what to do. And I really like got my crunch fix from mostly from walnuts. Um, to keep me from other things. So yeah, it's been hard. Uh, I could still get the nutritional benefit by grinding them up, but I mean, so I guess I should start doing that. But I still miss that crunch. And then grinding them up, I have to make sure I grind them up well enough so that they don't, and in a particular way, so that they don't get stuck in my braces as well. Get a little speck of something in there and you can't get it out, and it winds up staying there and doing who knows what. Just the thought of it annoys me. So I guess that's why I just haven't even done that. There's a lot of things I'm just learning how to live with these on. And I miss my walnuts and my grapes. Another thing I would eat are apples, and as yet, like they said, don't eat apples unless you slice them. And that was always what I did. I ate apple slices, but I've still been kind of paranoid that I might break a bracket anyway, even eating them sliced. So I haven't. I've always been also been kind of concerned that, because I eat my apples with the skin on, and I'm concerned that, the skin will get stuck between, the wires. And so I really haven't done that yet. I've only, I put apples in my smoothies, so they're all like ground up. But apple slices was also one of my snacks. Apple slices with walnuts. Yeah, that was one of my snacks. So I'm talking a lot about the braces, but that's like major. That's a major thing in my life right now. The fact that I even did it, like, just kind of came out of the blue in a lot of ways. I've been thinking about it, but like, first I was thinking about it, then all of a sudden I'm doing it. Then all of a sudden I got them on. It's like, whoa. Part I like about it is that they're all paid for. I paid for it all up front. It's like, no, I don't want to be worrying about, along the way. And they give you a discount when you pay for it all up front. So I was like, yep, that's all you had to tell me. Money off if you pay it off front. Yep, doing it. Done. Gone. So I like that. I really like that. So now all that's left is for them to do the work. Try not to do anything major that will cause you to have to pay more out of pocket. And yep. I'm feeling a little more attached to this page now than I was. I'm feeling a little less nauseous about it. I really do like the idea of sticking to one palette, one set of colors. I do like that. I could like study like color theory more, but like I swear I ain't got the patience for it. I really don't. It's just like with music. I'm making music all my life since I was like 15 years old at least. I can't do music theory. Well, I can a little bit now, but like I failed it like in high school. And I didn't want to major in it in college because I'm like, no, they're going to make me hate it. Nope. So I didn't. And color theory. Oh, what was that? Oh, hair club. Oh, I can't step on that. Oh, where does it fall? Where are you? Can't see where it went. It's here somewhere. It's too dark down there. Yeah, I'm liking this guy better. It has a little more character or something now. Something is making it pop a little more. The shading here and there. I feel like this is becoming my latest obsession, this outlining of things. That might make people kind of sick of looking at my stuff. Even though I'm really the only one looking at it, except for a few people maybe that watch the videos. But I have fun doing it. I like doing it, even though it's not, That was oh man, speaking of theory and art, oh my god, light. That's like one thing that I would like to conquer, so to speak. But I mean, I shouldn't have my doubts about my ability to do it. But yeah, it kind of seems it's one of those things that seems um, almost unattainable to me right now. I need to figuring out some to find a way for me to wrap my head around always thinking and then being able to know where is the light coming from. Um, it's a big deal. Um, it's something I feel like I need to. I feel that would revolutionize a lot of things with my painting as well as my coloring. To understand and to think about and to paint and color within your head, where is the light coming from? Man, I wish I could. I need to grasp that. I want to grasp that. Do I want it enough to put the work in to figure it out? I feel like I'm really scared of it, to be honest. I'm scared of it. And the professor that I had in school, who I took painting classes and drawing classes from, um, I feel like he would have been the perfect person to teach me because he was the one that just like opened the door for me to paint and draw. He opened the door for me because I always, like I said, I always did like fashion illustration, but drawing from life and drawing anything else other than people with clothes on was not something that I thought I could do. And he proved to everybody really that yeah, anybody can draw. You train your eye. It's mostly about training your eye. And the stuff we saw come out of us was like, oh, especially those of us who weren't really, the ones who were like me, who was like, well, I can't really draw, not really. And we found out we could. That was so amazing. And um, anybody can draw. It's true. It's true. Anybody can draw. You just have to look. You look, and it's a matter of like your hand-eye coordination, kind of in a different way from how we hear that term. Um, yeah, and you just like put yourself into that space where it's you and that object, and yeah, it's. I think that's why I love painting still lifes so much, is because they do help me. One, they help me think about where is the light coming from. They help me learn that without, somebody giving me these, kind of mathematical sounding instructions. And also because I just, it's like you get absorbed into that object to where you're not, you're bypassing your consciousness, your conscious brain, and you're painting that thing that's in front of you, and it's an amazing feeling. It's to me, it's like getting high almost. It's just like I don't get high. I'm crazy enough without that. I'm loopy enough without that. Um, yeah, it's like meditative, and then to have something that you see in front of you after you've been doing that, it's just, I don't know, there's something about it. It's very spiritual. I miss painting. And I kind of want to learn how to do that with colored pencils, because until I can get back to my painting, um, I would love to do that with pencils, to do that because it's like an immersion kind of thing. And you just get engulfed by it, and it's just like so relaxing. It really is. I still need to do this flower over here. See, I really get into this outlining, shading thing. It may not do anything for the picture, but I just enjoy doing it. There's something about it. Now, if I can figure out how to do this only in places where it's useful, yeah, that might be a good thing. Until then, this is what we're doing. Just because I can. Hey, Kim. Yeah, sinuses. Yeah, it's that season. Kind of always that season for me, but the change in weather seems to like. Uh, that was one thing I was wondering. Is that what's going on today? Sinuses. I haven't even really looked at the weather. I need to look at it before I go to bed so I know what I'm in for tomorrow. It's cold today. It says 40s, but it feels colder. I think it said 40s. Well, it said 47 or something like that. High of 47 today when I looked at my phone last night. But I can't remember if that was for yesterday or today. We're gonna. Oh, did you really? You talked about the light? I'm gonna have to look at it then. Yeah. It's like something always in my head. Where is the light coming from? That's what the professor would ask me. Where is the light coming from? What light? Uh, uh. Ooh, I need water. Mm. Yeah, that's another thing. I haven't been drinking enough water either. That's my other issue. And I was really good with drinking water until I had to have that tooth extracted, the one that cracked in 3 places because my teeth were crowding, and I'd been walking around with that tooth for who knows how long, maybe a couple years being like that. And nobody noticed it until then. But, well, and eventually that was another process. But anyway, so when I had to have that tooth extracted, I couldn't drink out of my favorite water bottle, which is the one that makes me drink, like, I'll drink 26 ounces, like, no problem. Oh, but, yeah, I have a Brita water bottle. I have a couple of them, and one of them is the bigger one, like, I don't know, does it have a 26 or 32 ounces? I think it's 26. And, it's nice to hold, and it has, like, a inbuilt straw kind of thingy that is just really easy to like drink water from so that it makes it like it sounds weird, easy to drink water from, but I don't know, there's something about it is just effortless and it's really easy to drink water from it. And I'll look and all of a sudden it'll be like almost gone. And I couldn't use that after I had my tooth extracted and it was I was in the habit of using it, so it was like it was hard to break that habit, but I had to tell myself just don't fill it up. Don't fill it up. And ever since then I have not been drinking as much water. And yeah, I have to get myself back into that habit again cuz that really um is I miss it and my body misses it. Where am I going from here? I don't know how I did this flower down here. I'm gonna have to think about how I did that because um I don't know why. I guess I was thinking kind of replicating it over here, but I can't because I already did that. But I don't know. I gotta do something with that. I need to do something with this. I guess make it pink like the rest, but I feel like isn't there enough? And I have to make it match. I feel like I need to change this toadstool. I did this toadstool today, and it's just like, just start coloring. Forget about it. Just start coloring. But I don't know if I like it being pink. But I like how this looks better than it did when I started earlier today. I gotta do his crown, his eyes. Yeah, it is a thing. It makes a difference. It really made a difference with me with that Brita bottle, boy. Especially like the fact that it has that filter in it. So like the water always tastes good. And yeah, it matters. I need to get back into that habit. Oh, well, that's a different green, isn't it? No one's gonna care. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like doing that flower. I don't feel like doing more toadstools. I feel like I need to think about other places to make this, to bring in those, quote, not part of the palette, unquote, colors. The colors that make the main colors not drown everything out, for lack of a better way to say it. Because I'm pretty sure there's an art term for it, but I don't know what it is. So I don't care about knowing it. I just care about doing it. That's all. Um, yeah, but like I had pretty much well, I hadn't given up on this page. It's just like, nah, we're gonna, and so it's nice that I got out of that feeling. I'm appreciative of that. Let's see. Purple. Is it purple? It's purple, not blue. I'm trying to be good and putting my pencils back at least close to where they belong. Oh, that's where that blue is. It helps if I close up my cases. What time is it? 8:54? Yeah. I need to start thinking about getting my hiney in bed. So there's that. I got some wax paper to put between my pages. I started doing that, but I can't seem to cut off the right amount. I don't know why. But yeah, we'll get there. But this is where I'm at. Oh, you know what? I should put some between these. So I kind of finished this guy, this one, I think. I feel like, well, there's still some stuff I need to add to it a little bit. But how can I get that light to not be lighting me so much? There we go. So it is what it is. You know, I didn't know what to do for colors exactly. For the bird, that bird was like, some birds are just ratchet looking. Yeah, me too, Kim. I'm not worried about the rest. Just like, I just want to just relax, enjoy myself. So, yeah, these birds are freaky in here. I don't know why. Oh, I need to do his eyes. Yeah, and I do need to do a little bit more with his feet. I'm just freaked out by this bird. Like, he's actually, like, he's holding on to his own tail. Like, do birds do that? I don't know, it's just weird. The birds freak me out. But anyway, I started with some purple and I thought, well, let me put some green in them too, because that was too much purple. And I made this ribbon blue. I may change the blue and or go over it with a blue or whatever to make it more of this color blue rather than the blue. I don't know. There's some things I want to do with this still, but I'm not going to mess with it too much, I think. I have to figure out what to do with this one. And then there's another bird, for goodness sake. But I'm kind of getting it with the birds a little bit. Oh, look, it's got some of the Jelly Roll on there. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. These things, I don't know. Just like I didn't know what to do with the ones over here, the jewels. I gotta figure out what to do with them. What is up with this page? Oh, I see why I got that there. So, I don't know if I'll work on that one next or not. Oh, excuse me. You know what? I need wax paper on this. But I can't figure out the right direction because actually, like, I don't want to rip off too much. And then I don't know. I don't want leftover pieces in places. I don't know. And I don't like it hanging over, but I ain't got time to like cut it down to size. And what do I do with the extra pieces? I ain't got time for that either. So, but about the birds, yeah, I had to do a big bird on this one. And I actually did this one before doing the bird on the previous page to kind of get a feel for the bird. And I don't think I did too bad. I don't think I did too badly with him. It's just weird looking. It's like he's got these things that are like when the chicken is plucked, you know, the pores. It looks like the bird has the pox or something. I don't know. Not to criticize you, Hannah. I don't mean to criticize you. Because I know when you like drawing something, you like drawing something. And you just draw it because you like drawing it. I do need to do the jewel on his foot. And I wasn't ready to do that because I want to make it look like it has the facets. So I have not done that yet. I'm thinking about bringing out the color on this jewel more. I did do some white accents with the gel pen because it was looking too flat to me, and more colors, it was just going to make it more muddy. That's where it seemed like it was going. So, the bag, I saw the bag in my head before I started. Am I going where? Not yet, but probably soon because I gotta, go to bed because I gotta work tomorrow. So I want to be in bed by like 9:30 ish. So that's that. Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to bed. I'm gonna be leaving pretty soon because I'm gonna go to bed. I want to go to bed at 9:30, and then I got to do my whole like teeth mouth regimen, which takes like forever. So if you'd come in earlier though, that would have been good. Yeah. So I started coloring this guy, and I don't know why. First thing I colored was this window, and then I wanted to make the door red, or I made the shutters red, and then I made the doors red because I thought, well, if the shutters are red, the door has to be red. But now I don't like them with the blue, and then I painted these curtains yellow, and I'm like, okay, well, what are we doing? The primary color thing or something, or what? I don't know. And it felt weird, and it's like, okay, let me just stop because I don't know what's happening here. And I think I probably went back to this bird. So, so that's that. Let's see what's on the next page. Oh, I love coloring these ladies. I do. Oh, that's not the next. Yeah, it is the next page. I love coloring these women in here. And actually coloring this dog maybe. Oh, that's what's going on. I thought something was weird with that paper. That looks like an interesting page. Not too intricate. This one's going to require something different. That's a big bunny. Very big. I love these pages, of course. With the faces. I do like this book. I think people can probably tell because I keep coloring in it. Ooh, look at this one. That's neat. Ooh, so's this one. Spores. Shooting off spores. I like this one a lot. So, let's see. This was page... This is page 12. So, I just skipped a couple pages in here. As far as, that I haven't colored in at all. This is one. And a beetle. I do like how this looks now. It looks better to me than it did when I started. Oh, I'm supposed to be going to the beetle. The beetle. I haven't done the beetle yet. I like that beetle. So we're moving along. Oh, okay, and I haven't done these guys too. These are actually ones I think I'm really gonna like coloring, the bug ones. But I'm waiting. And then there's this hot mess that I still don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't like that I did that. I do and I don't. I don't understand I don't know where I'm going with it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just like letting whatever happen happen. I do like that I resolved the background. And yeah, I just don't know what should be on top. So I'm just gonna wait and for some inspiration to come and see what happens. Something that I ordered today, because I happened to be listening to Sir Blondie Locks this morning, and she mentioned when I was telling her that I wanted to do sketching on the messy desk coloring page that I created, YouTube channel. She said something about acrylic pens. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. Yeah, that could probably be something in the summer. But I should just get tracing paper. The thing is, I do have tracing paper. I just have to find it. I probably have several pads of it, but I have to find them. But Sir Blondie Locks or Cass Solo mentioned acrylic paint pens, and I heard that and I was like, oh. When she said that, it's like, I don't know. Did I know there was such a thing? I know I've used paint pens, but I think they were like oil or something like that, and they really stinky. But when she said that, I thought, hmm. And then especially if they have brushes, if they're like brushes, just like the Arteza watercolor pens. I thought, but acrylic. Because I'm used to working with things that like stay. They stay where, they're like, they don't come out, they don't, whatever. As far as paint, so, and I love what you can do with a brush tip. So, I actually ordered 2 sets. I know what you mean, parchment paper. Yeah, I hate using parchment paper because, I use that to bake and cook, so it's like, no, it's too precious to me for that. So, but uh, yeah. So I ordered 2 different sets of acrylic paint pens with the brush tip. And so we're going to see what we're going to do with them and how they work. Because in a way, I'm kind of getting eager to do some kind of painting, and I have some small, um, we call it, what are they called? Canvas board that I have, that I might experiment with those on there. Because I really do wish I could paint. I really do want to paint, and I can't just right now, and um, I don't know. We're gonna see what happens with them. So those are coming. I have my new book, which I didn't plan on getting, but because I'm noticing how much I'm enjoying coloring in Hannah Carlson, I did order this book too, and it's kind of smaller, and I don't know. And what else? That's about it. And again, like I think another thing about these Hannah Carlson books is that it gives me ideas for sketching as well, for making my own coloring book. So I think that's another reason why I feel attached to them. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's just something about a brush pen that I love. I have a, where did I have it up here or no? I can't get it. There's a page in the that book, Fantastic Coloring. It's kind of a weird kind of coloring book, and it has this page on it that has buttons. And I remember being in a live with a view, and maybe it was Miss Queenie, and we were talking about the brush pens and like not being able to use them, or not knowing where to use them in coloring or what to do with them or whatever. And I pulled out that one page, and I felt like doing something circular with them was really um, suitable for me with a brush pen, because when I paint, it's like the curviness of things. Like there's something that happens with a brush and doing curvy things. Um, and yeah, when I did those buttons, it was like I was in my element. And I'll have to show that page next time I go live. I don't know where that book is. I thought I had it out recently, but I don't see it right now. But I will get it out soon. Um, hey Michael. Um, so with that, I'm gonna end this live so I can start my my whole teeth break with braces regimen before bed. So, if anybody watching the replay, I hope you had a good day. Hope you have a good night. And I will see y'all when I see y'all. Good night.